Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tier list video. In today's video, we are ranking how fun every single Marvel Rivals character is based off of how much fun they are. I did this video for season 2, we're in season 3 now, so I figured I had to come back and do it. I was going to do it for every midway point of the season, but I figured that they don't really change the characters around that much. So I figured that I might as well just wait every single season because 2 characters will drop and it'll be different. So if you guys still enjoy these tier list videos, then let me know. And also let me know down in the comments what you think of this ranking and where you would switch up some of the characters, where you would put your characters, who you main, and where you would put that character that you main. But anyways, let's get into the tier list. We're starting off here with Adam Warlock. Now, before I made this video, I made sure that I played as every single character and actually gave him a fair shot. Now, Adam Warlock, I gave him a couple games because I figured that maybe I wasn't getting protection from my team or whatever, and that was true. So sometimes he's fun, but I don't enjoy playing as him every single game, and his weaknesses are very known. Like, they are very, very obvious when you don't have a good team around you. And because of that, I just can't enjoy playing as him all the time. Black Panther, on the other hand, he's fun. I really enjoy playing as Black Panther. Jumping in and just diving the backline and just being an absolute blur is so much fun. I love it. I love playing as Black Panther. There's the strategic sense to it where you have to know what you're doing. You have to know when you're going to dive. You have to think about all this stuff. And it's so rewarding when you get that final kill or multiple kills with his ult or whatever. Black Panther clips on things like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, just on the internet in general, are some of the most satisfying things to watch. And because of that, I think that Black Panther is very fun just for the clips, but also because of how satisfying it is just to get a kill. Black Widow, for me, she's still a miserable experience. In the last video, I gave her her own tier. That's how boring she was to play. That's how much I don't like Black Widow. She is a miserable experience every single time I play with her. That's all I gotta say. Sure, it might be satisfying to hit headshots, but there's other characters on this list where you can do the exact same thing and they're so much more fun to play as. The Hulk, he's fun. He just is. You jump in there, you can be a pest to the backline, you can throw hands with other tanks. His ult is incredible, which is something that I haven't really brought up yet, but the Hulk's ult is incredible. You throw people around like a rag doll, you can do what he did to Loki in Avengers. It's so much fun. The Hulk is just incredibly fun to play as. Captain America, though, he is dropping tiers. I think that Captain America is not fun to play as in Season 3 of Marvel Rivals. And the reason why is because they absolutely destroyed this guy. He is like not even a tank. He doesn't feel like a tank. He doesn't do a lot of damage. Even when you do the whole like damage glitch or whatever, where you're like throwing more hands and stuff like that, it's still not very fun. It just doesn't feel fun. Whereas before, you could dive the backline, you could hold point yourself. The only way that he's fun is if you're memeing and you're like screaming for America or something like that. Otherwise, Captain America's not really that fun this season. And Cloak and Dagger's sometimes fun. I mean, she's an auto-lock healer, so it's not very hard to play as her. I think that the most exciting aspect of her is like when you use your ult to save your team, you can play as Cloak and get some kills. But overall, like, she's kind of just like a baseline character, you know? She's not that fun. I main her. But I don't main her because she's fun. I main her because she's the best healer for me to play as, in my opinion. She's the best healer in the game for me. So that's why I play as her, but otherwise she's not fun. Strange, I played a game as Strange. He's fun. He's fun. I'm moving him up. I'm pretty sure in the last video that I gave him like sometimes fun or not fun. He's fun. I mean, you can use your portals well. You can like literally dunk on people with his ult. So, I mean, he's fun. He's good to play as. He gets a lot of kills. It's pretty satisfying when you do his combos. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. He's fun. Like, he's a good tank. Like, he's fun to play as. Groot, on the other hand, I have not been playing as Groot very much. When I did play as him, I still enjoyed myself a little bit. I think that with Groot, the best part about him is his ult and then putting the walls up behind them, which is like the baseline thing that everybody does now. But I mean, his primary fire is kind of just like a boring like throw, you know, like it's not a very exciting way to get kills other than with his ult. And so because of that, I think that he's just like, he's fun sometimes, but there's also a lot of games that I have where he's very boring to play as. Hawkeye, on the other hand, he's fun. This is what I was talking about when I said with Black Widow, where the argument for her is that it's satisfying to hit headshots. Hawkeye is so much better to play as. When you go on streaks with Hawkeye, where you just hit headshot after headshot after headshot, and you're flicking around and you're killing people, he is so much fun to play as. And he can deflect bullets and like he has team ups. He has the Frost team up with Luna Snow. Like, he's just fun. It's just, that's it. He's just fun to play as. It's so incredibly satisfying. He works well in like terms of this game. He can take out flyers. He's a good pick to play as. If you're good with him, he's really fun. And even if you're not good with him, you can still have fun with him. It's just like, you just gotta have good aim for him to be incredibly fun. If you didn't have good aim, then he would probably be in the sometimes fun tier. And that same thing goes with Hela. For me, I have better aim with Hawkeye than I do with Hela, so because of that, she's going into sometimes fun. I also don't like Hela's ult at all. Like, whenever I play as her, I almost don't want to use her ultimate, because I feel like it just completely, like, leaves me, like, makes me leave from the battle almost. Like, I feel like I'm less effective when I use Hela's ult versus, like, someone like Hawkeye, where I feel like I'm still putting out the same amount for my team and still contributing to my team. Unlike with Hela, where when I use her ult, it's just not good. It's not fun. She's good for like hip fire and stuff like that, but for the most part, you're kind of just standing there. Like, her only movement is her like flying away for a couple seconds, so she's not as fun as Hawkeye. I think that Hawkeye is the most fun sniper in this game. Iron Fist, he's in that same tier of sometimes fun. It's nice when you use his ult, and you can, like, wipe down some people, but then there's also a lot of games and a lot of characters that make Iron Fist incredibly hard to play as, and he's not very fun because of that. I enjoy playing as him sometimes. I enjoy playing as him against, like, Triple Tank, but I think that he was more fun in Season 2.5, and then they kind of lowered him down in Season 3. That's kind of all I gotta say. Iron Man, first entrance into every game's a treat. His maximum pulse is incredible. You can get team wipes with him easily, so easily. His beam, great. He has a team up, but like it's not really. He's more of like just contributing to the team up. So he doesn't have the Gamma team up anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But I still enjoy playing as Iron Man every single game. I don't play as him very much, but when I do play as him, every single time I do, he's just incredibly fun to play as, and I love him. I love him. Like, there's a little bit of bias there, considering he's my favorite superhero, but I love playing as Iron Man so much. And same thing with Jeff. I am one of the few people that actually, when they switched Jeff and they did the rework, that I really liked the rework. I think that the rework for Jeff is very good. And I still like his ult. I like the capabilities with his ult. I like the team up with Storm, the Sharknado. That's fun. I enjoy that there's more of a like strategic like sense to Jeff now. Unlike before, where you could just spam and then go run away. Now you have to actually work with your team instead of just being in the back lines. I mean, you can still do that, but it's a little bit more difficult. So for that, because of the rework, I think that every single game I play with Jeff is incredibly fun. Loki, he's sometimes fun. The reason why Loki's sometimes fun is because of the ability that he has to switch into these other characters. That's kind of it for Loki. I mean, when you play as him, you're kind of just sitting there, you're shooting at him, you're doing heals, you're doing damage. You'll switch to a support ult. You'll have to figure out when you want to put down your lamp so that you can keep people alive, or if you're anti-dive or whatever. But like, he's not the most fun person to play as, you know, unless you use his ult and switch to somebody else. Luna Snow, I think that Luna Snow is pretty fun to play as. I enjoy playing as Luna Snow. I really do. She is, like, for a healer, she's fun just because you have to actually aim. You can use her ice ball. She can do good amounts of damage, so she's not just solely a healer. She's satisfying to get kills with just because of the way that she shoots. Her ult's good. I just think that she's a fun person to play as. You can skate around the map. She has good movement. She's a very, like, battle ready healer, if that makes sense. You know, she's there, she's ready. If you die, you're not taking forever to get back to spawn like a certain healer here. So yeah, I think that she's fun to play as. Magic, I think she's also fun to play as. I don't play as her very much, but in the games that I did use to play as her, using her ult was very fun. I like that you can use her ult to counter some support ults if you hit it right. If you hit her one-shot combos, then she's good. I think that she's really fun to dive other people with, and she has a very high survivability if you're really good with her. So because of that, she's fun. Magneto, not fun. Magneto's not fun to play as. He takes so long to shoot. He's just kind of there. Like, he gets kills, he gets the job done. You save his ult to counter a support ult, but like, you can't really get anything done with him that's like big and fun and like, oh hey, look at this, like, I just got a team wipe with Magneto. Nobody has ever said that before in the history of humanity. I have never seen somebody get a team wipe with Magneto or with his ult, unless you pair it with someone else, like if you pair Groot and Magneto. But like, otherwise, he's not very fun. Even with the Emma Frost team up, like, he's really good, but he's not that fun to play as. Mantis, she's sometimes fun to play as. When you get, like, if you're able to hit the headshots with her, and if you can get the sleep, and then she's good. She's good to play as. But I mean, like, most of the time, like, unless you're playing with somebody, like, I have more fun playing with somebody that's really good at playing as Mantis versus when I play as Mantis, because I'm not very good with the character. So because of, like, just how much skill it takes to play as her, that she's not fun for me to play as every single time as the casual player, you know? And that's why this is subjective, because there's people that I'm sure that are very good at playing as Mantis that say she's one of the most fun characters to play as in the game. But because of the fact that there's just that much of a skill gap and you have to hit so many headshots to refresh your heals, or you just run out and then you're useless, she's fun sometimes when you're hitting your shots, but otherwise she's not that fun. Moon Knight, I think that he's still a fun character. I still enjoy playing as Moon Knight. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where a lot of people don't like Moon Knight, and I understand why. But when you're putting your unk down on an entire team and you get an entire team wipe, it is the best feeling in the world. It is so much fun. You get your ult fast. His ult is actually pretty decent now. You can catch people off guard with it if you're good with it. Because some people, when they play as Moon Knight, they kind of just hold on to it. I just pop my ult. Like, if I'm on objective and I get my ult, I pop it. Because I know that I'm going to get it back in like a minute. Like 30 seconds to a minute, because that's how much damage he outputs. So because of that, and just how much you can get your ult and how many kills you can get in a row with him, I think that he's a lot of fun. And Neymar, I also think that he's a lot of fun. I played a game with him. His Gamma Squid is good. It's nice. Like, he's helpful. It feels like I'm contributing to the team when I'm playing as Neymar. Hitting a headshot with him is also extremely satisfying. Just using his squids in general, strategically placing his squids is fun. I really enjoy the Gamma team up with Neymar. If I need somebody that I'm not enjoying this game and I want to switch to somebody else, then I'll switch to Neymar because I know that I can enjoy myself and I can help contribute to my team. Penny Parker's not fun. She's not. I would almost be willing to put her in miserable. You know what? I am going to do it. Every game I play as Penny Parker, I want to leave the game. Even if I'm winning, I want to leave the game. I don't like Penny Parker at all. You put down her thing, you'll get kills from that or whatever. You can throw down your mine in like one spot, but like she shoots so slow and it feels like I just like don't do enough. Every single time I play as her, it just feels bad compared to other tanks. So I don't like her at all. I don't. I just really don't. That's just my personal preference. I know a lot of people like playing as her, but I can't. I just can't. That's all I gotta say. Psylocke, she's sometimes fun to play as. Her ult feels a little bit weak. When I use her ult, it's kind of like a last resort sort of thing. I enjoy playing as her more by just like doing one-shot combos, flanking people, like that type of stuff. Whereas with her ult, it's kind of just like, oh, I'm on 25 HP. I'm going to ult in the hopes that I can kill one of them and then get healed, right? That's kind of how it is for me. Punisher, he's so much fun. Like, I almost want to put him up here just because of using his turret. I love using Punisher's turret. I love mowing people down with his ult. I did a video with a random wheel. I had so much fun when I played as Punisher. It was incredible. It was such a good experience. I really like playing as Punisher just because you can just absolutely mow people down. He's one of the easiest characters to play as in the game. I really like him. And Rocket, this is the biggest switch ever. I'm pretty sure that I gave Rocket a very bad score. I really like Rocket. I really like playing as Rocket Raccoon. He is just like it's just such a nice feeling to know that I am the ultimate rat. I hate playing against Rocket players because they just run away and heal the whole time, but I love playing as Rocket and doing that. I feel like such a rat. I feel like the other team hates me. I'm contributing well to my team. I'm good. Like, the ult is good. He's very useful because he can res people. His damage output is also like insanely underrated. Like, so underrated. If you were able to heal and do damage at the same time, like in the sense that they were two separate fires that you could do, he would be the best healer in the game. By far. His damage is so good. I have soloed so many tanks with Rocket just because I can run away and be like climb on walls. I can float down on them and just shoot at them. He's so much fun. Scarlet Witch, she's sometimes fun. You can hit like her ult sometimes if you're good with it. You can get that team wipe sometimes. She like the Strange team up is all right, but there's also like there's that clear difference, right, with her where you're like you play against like someone like Winter Soldier or like high damage output like triple tank or like triple support, and it's just like it just feels like you can't do anything. Like it just feels like you're not doing anything, you know? So there's some games where she's a lot of fun, and then there's other games where it's kind of just like you feel like you're not doing anything. SpiderMan, honestly, I had SpiderMan at the highest tier possible in my last video. He's not fun all the time anymore. I feel like SpiderMan kind of needs a rework. I mean, the Human Torch team up isn't that great. It's useful, but it's like if you already used the web to like swing over to people, you know, like launch them, do the one-shot combo. Like if you already did the one-shot combo, then Human Torch's team up is useless until you go again. It's kind of just like a last resort if you happen to miss all your webs. This is also just me coping because I miss the Venom team up like a lot. like a lot, but and I want them to bring it back, especially considering it's a symbiote season and he has a symbiote suit, so he definitely should have the Venom team up. But anyway, that's why he's not as much fun anymore, just because he lost the Venom team up and his kit feels kind of like he's a well-rounded character, and like I'm good with Spider-Man, but it's just like sometimes it feels like I just kind of pick Spider-Man just because I'm good with him and I want to win that game, not because I want to have fun with him like I used to. Squirrel Girl, miserable experience. She's a really good character, but playing as her, I feel like a mindless drone. That's the best way that I can put it for me. I feel like a mindless drone when I play as Squirrel Girl. I just sit there, I throw the thing, if someone rushes me, I throw the big nut at them, and I just, they get frozen, and then I just shoot at them some more. I use my ult, I just throw it down, it bounces around, I miraculously walk away with 3 kills. Like, I feel like a drone when I'm playing a Squirrel Girl, and that's why she's not fun. StarLord, every game's a treat. Every game's a treat with StarLord. I still really like playing as StarLord. I believe that he was here last time. His ult is incredibly fun. His team up with Adam Warlock can allow you to res yourself, which is nice. When the aim now with him, it's like if you're actually hitting your shots and you're aiming, your aim is good, which, I mean, the meme is average StarLord player misses every shot, uses their ult, but if you're actually hitting your shots, then he's really good. You can get a lot of kills. You can spin around in a circle while flying and doing damage. You can dodge to get away from ults, stop taking damage. He's a lot of fun. Storm is sometimes fun. The reason why is because a lot of people think that Storm's boring, but her ult is good, which is nice. It's a feel-good feeling when you just bulldoze a team with her ult. You can team it, like I said, with Jeff, which is nice. But her flying is kind of slow. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage. She's kind of just there half the time. So other than her ult, she's kind of just you can get some kills or whatever. It's satisfying when you lightning zap somebody and you get a kill. But otherwise, she's sometimes fun. She's the epitome of sometimes fun. Thor, this is tough for me. I used to really like Thor. You know what? I'm gonna put him in sometimes fun. I think that he doesn't really work. I don't see a lot of people playing as Thor anymore. I feel like he doesn't really work in the modern day Marvel Rivals. But there is those times where with the hammer throwing you can recharge your abilities, that he can be good, he can still do a lot of damage, but sometimes it's just it feels like he really doesn't fit, and then you have to switch off of him and play as somebody else. So because of that, he's fun sometimes if the other team doesn't switch and you're playing against the right team, and then other times it just feels like he's unplayable. Venom, he's fun. He's fun. I was very surprised in my random wheel video on how much fun I was having with Venom. I thought that I was very bad with Venom, and then he really surprised me. Using his ult, pairing it with Rocket's ult is a very good combo. He has a lot of survivability. If you know how to do the rollouts, then he's good. So yeah, I was having a lot of fun with Venom, and ever since I've had a lot of fun. Also, you can twerk in the pregame lobby, so you know what? That's almost granted to go to here, just because of that. So Venom's going into every game's a treat, actually, because you can twerk with him. Bucky, I'm putting him in every game's a treat. I was going to put him in fun, but then I thought about it. I enjoy myself every single time I play with Bucky. I think that he's a lot of fun. You can pull people in. It feels like I'm playing as Roadhog again, which I really liked Roadhog in Overwatch, but it feels like that again. You can use his punch. You can punch people off the map if you're in that situation. His ult, you can use his ult 20 times if you somehow figure out how to do that. It's really good. You can keep on shooting. The recharge doesn't take very long on his bullets. He does a good amount of damage. I really think that he's a fun character to play as. Same thing with Wolverine. Especially now that the Phoenix team-up is in. 10 out of 10. If you use like a team up with like the Thing, Wolverine, and Phoenix, so much fun to play as Wolverine in that situation. You get thrown over there, you're doing like mad amounts of damage, then you have the Phoenix team up doing more damage, then you can get out of there by yourself. You can stay alive for a really long time. He is so good. It feels like I'm playing as a tank that has 250 health, or however much he has. He is so much fun. I really like Wolverine, and apparently so do the Rivals devs because they've just refused to nerf that guy. Mr. Fantastic, also every game's a treat. I love Mr. Fantastic a lot. Like, a lot. He is so much fun to play as. His survivability is through the roof. His ult is actually, like, decent now. Like, before with his ult, it was like, you'd be lucky if you got a kill. Now with his ult, it's like, they're popping a support ult to counter it because you're gonna get a kill with it. So he actually feels useful now. He's, like, the best pick, like one of the best picks in my opinion to play as for a DPS. He is so much fun to play as. I love him. Invisible Woman, she's not that much fun. Well, actually, you know what? She's sometimes fun. You can push people around like a ragdoll. You can do some damage. You can do a good amount of healing. But like, and I just don't really enjoy playing as her. That's kind of just me though. The Thing, every game's a treat. I love the Thing. He is the best tank in the game for me. I main the Thing. He is so much fun. Like, it's clobbering time is incredible. His team up with Human Torch is incredible. And speaking of Human Torch, the Human Torch is also getting an upgrade into the fun tier because of the team up with the Thing, flying around, dropping him down like a bomb. So much fun. Emma Frost, she's sometimes fun. She doesn't do a lot of damage anymore. You can still get the job done. Her abilities are still cool and all, but like I feel like her ult isn't as effective as it used to be. Her damage in general isn't as effective as it used to be, and it's just sometimes it's also one of those things where it's like you're playing a game and it's just like she's kind of like Thor. She's like, her and Thor are in the same category where there's those games where she just doesn't fit. Ultron, I think that Ultron's a lot of fun. I really like playing as Ultron. I like his damage output. I would like him to be a little bit buffed on the healing side. He's not good in double support. Like, he's still fun to play as, but like as a character, I don't think he's good in double support. But in triple support, if you just throw your drone on the healer, like the two healers that are sitting in the back, and then you just be another damage output in the front, it works pretty well and it's a lot of fun. Phoenix, she's a lot of fun too. To close out the list with a banger, the Phoenix is such a fun character to play as. I'm in the minority in the sense that I like her ult. I think her ult is very cool. It recharges your health, so you can use it in that sense if you get weak. I'm always finding a way to get like 2 kills, 3 kills with her ult. I think that like her having that where if you get that sense of a reward when you hit more shots, I think that she's very good and she's a fun character because of the fact that she's really good. So yeah, this was my list. A lot of heroes moved up into the fun category. I've been really enjoying the game, which I know that a lot of people aren't. But yeah, if you guys think that some characters should be down and miserable, or if some of the miserable or not fun characters should be up at the top, then let me know. And we'll be back with another tier list video on how much fun they are when Season 4 of Marvel Rivals drops. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.